Hi! Happy Halloween! Are you guys ready for some spooky stories? So we're doing a VRChat stream today, and it's a bit difficult, so I'm gonna try and pay attention to all the alerts in chat, but I'm in VR, so it's a bit difficult. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, 3D May. I have short hair, got this outfit commissioned. I gave myself a witch hat, which is kind of a bit dangly in front of my eyes, but hopefully that doesn't bother anyone. But hope everyone's doing well. Good to see you all. Cal, I'm glad you're feeling better. Also, thank you, Will. Very nice of you. Let's see. Can't wait to hear everyone's spooky stories. Oh, sorry. I'm not using the headset microphone, so if I might wander away from the microphone sometimes. But yeah, we have some stories that some people submitted. And then some I just kind of found on my own. We actually don't have too many stories, so it's gonna kind of be like a just chatting stream. Oh, Nepgear, thank you so much for the super chat. What? Thank you. You said, "Hi May, your model is so cute." Oh, thank you. I worked hard on it. I mean, I didn't make the clothing, but when I put it together, it was a bit difficult. So thank you. I really appreciate that, Nepgear. Let me give you a heart, if it lets me, in VR. I don't know if it'll let me when I'm in VR, but thank you, Nepgear. Hope you're doing well. How are you doing tonight? But yeah, well, first let's read the comments from last stream. But just want to say hi to everyone. Hope you are all doing well. Good to see you all. It's been a little bit. Sorry I canceled stream last time. I was not feeling well. I'm still kind of getting over something. And something is going on with my eye. I think I have like an eye infection or something. Just one of them though. Just my right eye. So yeah, sorry if that's TMI, but you know, something's always going on with me. So hey Teeter, welcome on in. Hello. P-Money5, welcome on in. Good to see you. Oh, Dan, thank you so much for the super chat. Wait, what? Oh, beware the scary number? I'm not really superstitious. I'm not superstitious. At least I don't think I am. But thank you, Dan. Yeah, I appreciate everyone's support. We're gonna have a lot of fun today. Sorry about the chat though. I couldn't really get the normal chat to work. So it kind of looks weird overlaying it. Let's see. The only spooky story I have is the one I said. My end of stream comment about the scary moment that happened to me. I vaguely remember that. Let's see. Bianco's asked me to coach her with Resident Evil 1. Oh, okay. Well, I hope that goes well. Hope she's doing well. Dianco's just the best. I love Dianco. Also, hey, Matt Panda, welcome on in. Thank you. Alright, so, like I said, VRChat stream's a little bit difficult because I have, like, all the tabs open in VR, like, floating around me, so I'm not really used to this. But, well, let's get started. First, let's read the comments from the last stream. The question for the last end of stream question was, what's your favorite trading card game? It feels like it's lagging a bit. I hope that's not the case. I wonder if it is. You're not afraid of numbers? You're terrified of math? Yeah, same. Although I feel like Dan would be good at math since that's kind of his job, is like coding and scripting. Really good way to end my day. I had to spend 4 hours just sitting next to an exposed wire to make sure no one touched it till it was fixed. What? Really? Why couldn't you just put up a warning sign and walk away? I mean, I guess you gotta be safe about it, but that kind of sucks, man. 4 hours? I always let you know about giving me, but I always forgot. I'm sorry. Oh, that's okay. Cheater, honestly, I always forget too. Not your fault. I'm just very bad at keeping on top of DMs. So there's probably a lot of people I've left on red. But yeah. How do you like my model? I'm glad you guys seem to like it. I worked hard on it. I have an axolotl on top of my hat, but you can't really see him. I'm not sure how to show you guys the axolotl. But it's a big witch hat, and big witch hats are good. But yeah, let's dive into the comments. Favorite trading card game? Man, I still feel like it's kind of laggy. I hope it's not on your guys' side. Let's see. So first comment's from Dan. Dan says, I've never actually played a trading card game, but I did get into collecting Pokemon cards for a while. Oh, I used to collect them as well. He says, I kind of fell out of the hobby when they introduced the Scarlet and... Wait, I think I just clicked something. Ayo, hold up. It just refreshed. Come in. Come in, what's happening with this? It's kind of hard to control the screens when you're like in VRChat. Okay, let's scroll up. See what Dan had to say. Okay, read more. I can do this. I can do this. We couldn't put up warning signs because that would make sense. As the saying goes, common sense ain't common. Yeah, maybe Yuri moment. Yeah. Hi, Slick Nick. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. And thank you, guys. Alright, so he goes on to say, I kind of fell out of the hobby when they introduced the Scarlet and Violet card designs. I hate the new look of the new gray border, and in the 30 or so packs I picked up, I got consistently horrendous pulls. It just started feeling like a waste of money. I mean, it always was a waste of money in the grand scheme of things, but I wasn't even having fun opening the packs anymore. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, and then there's a lot of people who, they weigh the card packs to see, if there's a foil in there, because it will weigh slightly more. So then before they even sell it to you, they know what's in it, so, they already took out the good cards. That's what I heard is a thing. I hope it's not a thing, but some people, I guess, do that. Let's see, it's a little laggy, but it's not unwatchable. I'm not sure what to do about that. I think it's just my PC and headset trying to handle VRChat, but I feel like I didn't have this problem in the past. Do I have anything else running I can close? I wonder if there's a way to adjust the resolution of VRChat within VRChat. Well, we'll figure it out, but sorry about that. Thanks for letting me know, though. So next comment, let's see where to go. We shall scroll down, if it lets me. Let's see, sorry I'm late. One of my favorite music artists was premiering a new song. Oh, really? That's awesome. Well, good to have you, Kalora. Hope you're doing well. Don't worry about it. You're not really too late at all. Next comment is from Goulash. Let's click the read more. He says, didn't get that much into trading card games, but I used to have some Babylon 5 trading cards. No idea what happened to them. B5 merch is pretty rare these days. I've never heard of anyone outside of my immediate family use the expression shucky darns, a mashup of shucks and darn it. Oh yeah, because we had another end of stream question that was what's a phrase that your family or country uses that maybe is uncommon? But common outside of there? Oh, Grandma, welcome on in. Hello, thank you. Yeah, are they considered vintage now? The vintage Pokemon cards, are they vintage now? How old does something have to be considered vintage? I guess we'll keep reading. The problem is with these controllers, it always scrolls too much. Next is Axolot's comment. He says, the only trading cards I ever collected were the Dragon Ball Z ones. Didn't know they had cards. But I gifted them all to my younger brother. Well, that's nice of you. That's nice of you. May is vintage. What? I'm not vintage. What the heck? Alright, I think that was all of the comments unless we had new ones recently. Let me check the notifications. I think that was it. Okay, cool. Not too many trading card game fanatics in chat. But, my favorite's, Weichschwarz. That's my favorite. That's about the only one I really play, honestly. But Magic is good, too. I did get into Magic recently, but I'm not too knowledgeable on it. I don't know too much about it. Oh, you have an anime card? Oh, what's the anime card from, Kalora? You collect Pokemon? Also, Jaden Morris, take care. That's okay that you gotta go. Thank you for dropping by anyways. Good to see you. Yeah, sorry. I wonder if I should have used the headset microphone instead of, the one on the stand, because it is a bit hard to make sure I'm in the right position. Oh, Kaon? I wonder if Kaon had Weichschwarz cards. I don't know if they did. Kaon cards? That must be rare. You could probably sell that for a lot. Alright, let's see. So, we're gonna read some spooky stories. You can't see the campfire, but hopefully you can hear it. Hopefully the audio's okay. But, we're gonna start off with some that I think are really common, at least here in the US, that people have heard. I don't know if it's too common in other countries. But, I mean, these are ones that I always knew growing up. So this kind of ties into our last question of, what's something in your country, a phrase that maybe isn't common elsewhere. I'm gonna say these stories, I don't know if they're common elsewhere. but to me they were always like something I heard growing up. If I can switch tabs, that is. Oof. Wait, no, that's not the one I want. Or should I start out with this one, actually? Let's start out with one that's slightly funny. This one's called Why I Didn't Shower for 21 Years. So this one really resonates with me. And I just feel like, I don't know, Sky sent me it, he said I should read it, because these are all like user submitted, you know, viewer submitted. So I'm like, he's like, this one suits you. So I haven't actually read it yet, but we're gonna find out how horrible it is. It's probably horrible. Okay, it's actually on Reddit. Wait, what is that interference sound? I hope that's not my microphone. Sorry. Alright, Why I Didn't Shower for 21 Years, and you never catch me on Reddit, but this story is on Reddit. It says, I have nightmares where I'm trapped in a shower. The drain is plugged, and the water won't stop pouring down on me. Water rises to my ankles, to my waist, and then over to my head. The shower curtain turns to glass, and my screams turn to gargles. A dark figure presses its face against the glass on the other side, and it watches me. I plead, but it won't let me out. I swallow water and flail helplessly in my glass coffin. I wake up gagging. I know where the nightmare came from. I never have to dig deep. The incident is never far from my subconscious. Finding it is easy. Getting over it is not. It was that summer of my 12th birthday when the Hudsons moved in across the street. 3 people, one of them a really old woman. She was tiny, frail, skeletal almost. Thin white hair, faded, blue flowery dress. Her head hung from her neck and it wobbled as the man pushed her up a makeshift wheelchair ramp into the house. At the time, I couldn't figure out if she was alive or dead. Let's see, scroll down. A few minutes later, she appeared in an upstairs window, sitting in her wheelchair. She was directly facing my bedroom, and I cautiously peered out from behind my curtains. Her head was upright now, and she stared at me, just stared, without moving her head an inch. I closed my drapes. For days, she sat at the window. She watched the cars putter down our suburban road and gazed at the neighborhood kids scurrying through their yards. I never saw anyone else in the room, never saw her move from that wheelchair, and at night, I'd nervously peek through the crack in my drapes. Her silhouette was still there, in that window, lights off, staring out into the darkness at my bedroom. I couldn't tell, but I knew she was watching me. The stories about her cropped up pretty quick amongst my friends in the neighborhood. That she was a witch, that she was just a doll, that she was actually dead. But I knew she wasn't dead. Sure, I never saw her move from that window, not once. And I never saw her head turn, but I felt her eyes move as they studied me. I could feel her watching me. All alone in my bedroom, in the middle of the night with my drapes firmly shut, I'd wake up and shudder. Her eyes were on me, I just knew it. I began sleeping on the floor. The lower I was, the better. Maybe she couldn't see me if I was on the floor. I told my parents that the old woman across the street was creeping me out. I pleaded with them to talk to the Hudsons and ask them to move her to a room without a window. They laughed and told me to let her live out her twilight years in peace. She was just watching the street, they said, and that probably made her feel happy and feel younger. Are you just going to stick me in a windowless room when I'm an old lady? My mom laughed. Remind me to move in with your sister when I'm in a wheelchair. A week later, there was some commotion at the Hudsons. I watched from my bedroom window as the man ran out of the house and opened up the double doors of his van. He jogged inside and he reappeared minutes later, pushing the old woman in her wheelchair down the ramp. She looked frailer than before. She couldn't have weighed more than 70 pounds. Her head was flung to the side, resting on her right shoulder. Her body jostled in the wheelchair. But her eyes never left me, watched me the whole time. The man picked her up and placed her in the car. He folded the wheelchair and stuffed it in the trunk. He quickly hopped into the driver's seat. The younger woman pounced onto the passenger seat, and the man put his foot to the pedal. The old woman's limp head still faced me. It bobbled up and down as the van reversed down the driveway. I studied her face. It was expressionless, emotionless. Her tongue slightly hung from the right side of her mouth, but her eyes were on mine, and they stayed on me. The van accelerated down the street. Wait. The van accelerated down the street, and it was gone. My parents heard the news that afternoon from other neighbors. The old woman's condition was getting worse. And the Hudsons had taken her to some sort of a home. She wouldn't be coming back. I went straight to my bedroom and looked across the street. I smiled. Her window was finally empty. Also, hey Tony, welcome on in. The Hudsons didn't come back the next day. No van. That night, I looked out towards the old woman's window. There was no one there, no wheelchair, but the bedroom light was on. I remember telling my dad I thought it was strange, and he just shrugged and said, "Must be on some sort of timer or something." I woke up in the middle of the night and nervously peered out my bedroom window. That bedroom light was still on. It suddenly flickered off, and I ducked below my window frame. I slowly rose and looked out, expecting to see the silhouette of that tiny, skeletal being. I watched for 10 minutes, pinching and straining my eyes. The lights quickly flickered on, and then off again. I slept on the floor again, clutching my pillow close. I had a late baseball practice the next evening. When I got home, my house was empty. My parents were at my little sister's softball game. I headed to the shower to rinse off. About 3 minutes into my shower, I felt cold. The hot steam was escaping the bathroom somehow, which didn't make sense because I had shut the door. I wiped the shampoo from my eyes, turned my head, and I heard a strange noise that would haunt me in nightmares for years. The metal rings of the shower curtain being dragged across the shower rod. Someone was slowly opening the curtain. The shampoo stung my eyes, and through the stinging, I saw a dark figure behind the curtain. Long, pale, bony fingers gripped the curtain as it slowly opened. I instinctively backed up in the shower, and the curtain opened completely. I scrolled past it. And the curtain opened completely. There stood the old woman. I must have only looked at her for 1, maybe 2 seconds, but at that moment, time stood still. All these years later, I can still draw you a vivid picture of the horrifying image in front of me. Disheveled white hair, crazy in her eyes, bones jutting out from under her stretched skin, stark naked. Blotchy skin, warts all over her body, skinny breasts hanging to her waist, hair where I didn't know people could grow hair. She smiled grotesquely, and I felt the shower tile against my back, and the hot water pound my face. In her other hand, the old woman held a letter opener. "August," she mumbled. "August. August. August." I leaped past her, knocking her tiny body to the floor. I ran downstairs, naked and sopping wet. In my panic, I somehow remembered I was nude, and I yanked a pair of shorts out of the hamper in the laundry room, sending the hamper crashing to the floor. I hightailed it on foot down the street, eventually winding up at my friend's house. When the police arrived, they found the old woman crumbled to a heap in the bathroom. The shower was still running. The policemen were all really nice to me, admiring me for my bravery. I told them what she said to me, August, and they asked if they knew what she could have meant. "It will be August in a few days," one of them shrugged, "and you can never fully understand old and crazy, son." The Hudsons only came to our street once more to retrieve their stuff. The for sale sign was up in days. My mom told me they couldn't face the neighbors for what happened. Apparently they had taken the old woman, the man's mother, to a special home downstate. Somehow, some way, the woman managed to escape the home and caught a bus back to our town. It never quite made sense to me that she was so old, so frail, so helpless. She could barely move these weeks that she lived in that house. How had she managed to travel hundreds of miles on her own? Apparently, you can imagine what this did to me. I didn't shower for 21 years. I took baths, which I suppose aren't that different. It's still a tub, and it involves hot soapy water. But a shower with its closed curtain, water peppering the tub floor and steam climbing the walls. You get lost inside your own head in the shower. Thoughts consume you and it feels so utterly safe. For a few moments, you are alone in the world. It's your own private, misty kingdom. But that's what makes the shower dangerous. You're enclosed, vulnerable, naked. You're exposed. I talked to people about it. My parents, a shrink, but mainly I tried to push the incident deep down into places where I couldn't find it. I didn't talk about it with anyone since I was a kid. Life carried on. Besides the baths, I was pretty normal. A few months ago, something inside me clicked. I felt the urge to re-examine the incident, and it was almost like a voice in my head was telling me to do it. My head wanted closure. I spent hours online one night, trying to track down any information on the Hudsons and the old woman. I finally found what I was looking for, an obituary for the old woman. She had died 4 years ago. Somehow, that walking skeleton hadn't checked out for another 15 years. The obituary photo was a black and white picture from when she was a young woman, and it was a photo of her and her deceased husband on their wedding day. His name was August, and he looked exactly like me. I closed the browser and stared at my computer desktop for 10 minutes. It finally made more sense. Why she called me August. Why she was obsessed with watching me. Maybe she used to write letters to her husband, and that's why she was clutching the letter opener that night. For a small moment, I felt a little better. Things always feel better when they make more sense. Honey, is everything okay? It was my wife. I think so, I said. I took the first shower I had taken in years that night. I didn't even jump when the curtain rings dragged across the shower rod and my wife entered. But as she embraced me under the hot water, one question wouldn't leave my head. How come the young woman in that wedding photo looks exactly like my wife? Ooh, spooky! Wait, what? I don't really get what's going on here though. They both look like each other? But I mean, this one resonates with me because I don't like to shower either. Let's see, poor lady sounds like my grandma. Grandma, is that really the case? Oh my goodness gracious. Sorry, I just read your comment. Alright, this one was called Why I Didn't Shower for 21 years. It's on Reddit on R No Sleep. You know, I don't really like Reddit, but sometimes it's the only place you can find some things. Like spooky stories or information about, like, if you're looking up a question. Also, Score, welcome on in. Good evening, good evening. How are you doing today? I feel like my eyes are, like, off. My eyes are off. Alright, so we didn't have too many submissions, but the next one I'll read is actually a personal story from Spoopy. I don't know if Spoopy's here, but let's open it up. Hold on. This is one that he, like, actually wrote for this, stream. So let's see what it says. Yeah, nice little twist at the end. Yeah. Also, Hideki, welcome on in. Hello. How am I doing this evening? I'm doing well, thank you. And I'm sorry, because I feel like I haven't really paid much attention to chat, but that's just because it's so hard to look at this story as well as chat in VR. But want to say, welcome on in, everybody. Welcome on in tonight. Hope you're doing well. Happy Halloween. We're just reading spooky stories. First one was kind of scary. At the end there, I was like, where is this going? And then the end kind of was like, woo. But yeah, Spoopy wrote a story for this stream, so let's read his story. He says it's a stalker story? I don't know if this is real or fiction. I think it's real. Well, that's too bad. Alright, let's read it. It's a little... Hold on, can I zoom in somehow so I can see this better? I don't think I can. It's VRChat. Okay, Spoopy's stalker story. This story takes place in 2014. I was 18 years old and had been out of high school for around 5 to 6 months. I got a part-time job working at a discount retail store. That was a short walk from where I lived. It was my first job because my parents didn't want me working while I was still in school. I'd been working at this store for around 2 months and had mostly civil relationships with my coworkers and management. There was maybe one person I really didn't care much for that worked there, but that's not important until a little later into the story. My job was to come in a few hours before the store closed, wander the aisles and straighten up the products, help customers, and to observe and watch potential shoplifters as the only male that worked there at the time. What is that interference sound? Do you guys hear that? I feel like I'm going insane. Okay, hold on. I think it's my headphones. Very strange. Okay. Anyways, he was the only male that worked there at the time, so this was his job. I got recruited for this fairly often. When the store closed, it made things a little easier. Worked there at the time. I would still be working on straightening the aisles up, but also would get tasked with either mopping the floors, cleaning the bathroom, or helping the closing manager count out all the cash. All in all, it wasn't a very bad job, and I was pretty decent at it after getting a feel for it and learning how to make the best use of my fairly short shifts. I remember it was in the fall. I showed up for my normal shift. It was just starting to get dark, and I wandered into the store, put my stuff away in my locker, and clocked in before reporting to the closing manager to see if there were any tasks that took priority over anything else. As to be expected, the toy aisle was beyond wrecked, and some teens came in and messed up the drink aisle pretty bad. Besides that, there were multiple carts of items that needed to be put back in their spots. It was going to be a very busy shift. I have to take one of the carts and focus on the drink aisle, while another coworker would work on the rest. I got to work immediately, and I found myself zoning out as I usually did when I got started. I had knocked down the cart of stuff in about 45 minutes, and I made my way into the drink aisle. It was still in very bad shape, to say the least. I got started on the task and started to zone out as I grabbed the various bottles and cans and moved them back to their proper positions. I'd likely been working on the aisle for an hour before I heard someone call out to my right. I came out of my stupor and turned my attention in the direction of the call and observed a guy, roughly in his mid to late 30s. I nodded to him, and he approached, asking me where the medicine and things like that were. I led him directly around the corner into the next aisle. In a few seconds, he finds what he's looking for and decides to strike up a conversation with me. Let's see. Oops, let me scroll down. Being young, socially inept, and not wanting to come off as rude, I oblige and engage in some fairly standard small talk with him, which turns into personal questions about me. Things like, how old are you? Where are you going to school? Etc. I didn't get too creeped out, but was feeling a little uncomfortable at this point. Maybe because I think it messed up. Because maybe I didn't think I was all that interesting. Hey, Spoopy, do you think you could help me move some furniture at my place? I got a bunch of stuff I can't really do myself. I mentally freeze for a moment, my subconscious screaming at me that something is very wrong with this situation, and I decline immediately, using some excuse about being very busy for the foreseeable future. Let me see. The VRChat browser interface is the scariest of all. Yeah. Also, hey, Forai, welcome on in. Hi, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you. Alright, so he's asking him some uncomfortable questions. He mentally freezes for a moment. Using some excuse about being very busy for the foreseeable future. The guy takes a moment before offering me a very, very fake smile and tells me that we could order a pizza, have some beers, and smoke some weed, seemingly attempting to bribe me with what just about any teenage guy could ask for. I decline again. For a moment, his fake smile drops, but it comes back in full force. Haha, no worries, Spoopy, he would say, before turning back to the products on the shelf in front of us. He'd hang around for a minute or so before wandering off. I wait for a minute or so before returning to the drink aisle to finish my task. All the while, I can't help but shake the feeling that something is off with that guy, and I don't want to be around him. Yeah, that's pretty spooky so far. Let's see. Sorry, my voice is dying. He says, I got back to work, occasionally take a glance at either end of the drink aisle to see if the guy would reappear, but as far as I could see, I was alone, but was still on edge. At least until I got a call over the store intercom to come back to the warehouse. I sighed and began the walk to the opposite corner of the store. Being called to the warehouse usually means either heavy lifting, lots of stuff that needed to be put up on the shelves, or working the baler, machine that compresses cardboard boxes into a cube that goes on a pallet. As I walked towards the warehouse, the situation with the creepy guy floated to the front of my mind. I glanced up slightly to a reflective dome on the ceiling and noticed someone following behind me. I felt a slight chill hit my spine, and I pretended to try and pop my neck in an effort to get a look over my shoulder. As I swung my head to the left, I caught a glimpse of that creepy guy. He was pretending to look at items on the shelf as he was walking down the aisle, staying about 25 feet away from me. I upped my walking pace, and so did the creepy guy, only adding to the anxiety that he was building in me. I got to the warehouse door and rushed in. After I got about 3 steps in, I glanced back to see the creepy guy had stopped to look at a shelf of product just outside the door. I found my boss, who'd been the one to call me back, and mentioned the situation to her. Spoopy, it just sounds like this guy is lonely and doesn't know how to talk to people. Don't worry about it so much. Her seemingly passive nature frustrated me, but I didn't express this and went about whatever work she had for me. It took my mind off the creepy guy for a while. After a few hours, the store would close with no further incidents. I'd wander up to the front of the store to talk to the cashier on duty. A woman who was maybe a year or 2 older than me. We'd talk casually for a bit before she'd seem to have recollection hit her. Oh, Spoopy! Your buddy asked, about when you were off. Something about plans you had? I froze for a moment before eventually coming back to reality and asking if she'd said anything to him. Of course not. It's against policy, she replied. I sighed a breath of relief before wandering over to the opening to the cashier's counter and leaning over to reach down to a... Wait, I think I missed a... Hold on, let me scroll down. I think I missed a spot. Of course not. It's against policy, she replied, before wandering over to the opening to the cashier's counter and leaning over to reach down to a lower shelf in an effort to find the printed schedule for the next week. I pattered around for a few minutes with no luck. The cashier made a point to tap me and point on top of the counter, slightly to the left where I was looking. I shot her a glance before asking if she'd pulled it up recently. She said she hadn't, and I shrugged before mentally noting what days I had that week. We closed the store with no issues, and I went home. I almost forgot about the creepy guy that night, but he'd occasionally slip into the front of my mind. Let's see. Yeah, this interface in VR is really not good. Let's see. A month would pass before I would see the creepy guy again. While I hadn't quite forgotten him, I'd put him in that category of people you see maybe once or twice in your life, much like I had other creeps who I had encountered previously. At this point, the store handed out walkie-talkies, both for ease of communication, but also to speak discreetly about people who seemed sketchy. At this point, I also got a small promotion as a furniture assistant, which meant I'd help the furniture section manager prepare, move, and load furniture purchases, which made my name come up on the walkie-talkie quite often. I made a point to mention the creepy guy to my coworkers, and had them give me a call on the walkie if he showed up. Typically what would happen is, if he did show up, the cashier or another staff member would let me know on the walkie-talkie in a subtle manner, and I'd go and hide out in the warehouse with the blessing of my usual closing manager. One night, I was moving stock around as I did previously, since the furniture section tended to not do well in the fall and winter months. Was working in the candle aisle, half-heartedly moving candles around and messing with my phone. As I'm standing there, mindlessly moving things around, I hear a call on the walkie. "Stupor, your friend is looking for you." I freeze for a moment, realizing that I hadn't fully explained the situation to this one girl who was working the register tonight, which honestly, she didn't seem like she was entirely there most of the time, and at some point I figured she likely wouldn't understand the situation. "Did you tell him I'm here?" I asked, as I started to wander towards the warehouse, slightly worried. The cashier responded without any hesitation in a very chipper-sounding tone, "Yep." I felt a chill run through me as I entered the warehouse and make my way into the hiding spot, a gap between some pallets loaded with merchandise that hadn't needed to be restocked in a very long time. I got myself comfortable, wedged in the space, and was quietly cursing both myself for not mentioning the situation to this girl, and her for freely allowing this guy to know that I was there regardless of store policy. A few minutes would pass and I would spot my usual closing manager, letting her know that the creepy guy was here and he was aware that I was here. She told me she would try and keep him occupied. She hadn't walked more than 10 feet from my hiding spot before I heard her shout, "Excuse me, This area is for employees only. Her tone was firm, but I could tell she was unnerved. I quickly peeked out from my spot and noticed she was not only speaking to the creepy guy, but also 2 others that were flanking either side of him, both seemingly well-dressed and wearing very expensive clothing, while the creepy guy was wearing very worn and very cheap stuff as usual. The creepy guy explained to the manager that they were looking for me to get help in furniture. His entourage said nothing at all, but simply stared at my manager. "You will need to leave or I will be calling the police and will have you all trespassed from my store," was all she said in reply. She was firm in her tone, though from my hiding space I could tell she was unnerved by the situation. Without a word, the creepy guy and his 2 friends walked out of the warehouse and out of the store with no hesitation. Ooh, this is like kind of unnerving. What the heck? He said, "I never saw the creepy guy or the 2 people he brought with him again, thankfully. But that last encounter only really brought up more questions between myself, my family, and my coworkers. There are plenty of theories on his motives, but the only one that made any sense to me was that the creepy guy was attempting to traffic me and had possible cartel connections with, cartel connections. This story takes place in the southwestern U.S., within driving distance of the border. And when I wasn't taking his bait, he opted to get some friends to grab me and drag me away. Thankfully, I got out of retail not long after this situation and moved out of that neighborhood, but that situation, regardless of what the real motives and intentions were, have made it hard to not be wary of people, especially those who seem to be overly interested." Oh man. He says, "Thank you for reading. While it may not be the scariest story, it certainly freaked me out at the time. Being stalked is not an experience I would like to ever have again." Oh man, Spoopy, I don't know if you're here, if you watch the VOD, but man, I'm sorry you went through that. That's really scary. That is really scary. 'Cause yeah, you could definitely tell this guy was not up to anything good. 'Cause he was very persistent and overly interested. Damn. Yeah, that is scary because it's something that actually happened. Like the first story we read obviously was fake. But this one's real, which makes it scarier. Yeah, very spoopy, very creepy. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can get a drink of water with this VR headset on. Wish me luck. Oh my goodness. I need a drink of water. Let's see, that was a very stressing situation. I agree, Grimu. I feel bad for him. Nobody deserves to go through that. Alright, let's see if I can get a drink of water. I did it! I'm a genius. Okay. Alright. Let's see if we have any more stories. Well, I know we do. I have a few pulled up here. But yeah, in the meantime, what's everyone's plans for Halloween? I think I'm gonna... You know, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I wanna dress up. I might just stream or something. I don't know. I like this big witch hat a lot, though. It's very cute. But maybe I should have picked something a little bit more Halloween-y to wear. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe like a spooky, like, witch outfit. You don't have any plans, Nebkir? That's okay, me neither. That's okay. Probably just I'm gonna stream. Oh, but I will tell you guys. Oh no, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should keep it a surprise. Here's an announcement of an announcement. I got some fun stuff planned for next month for sure. And definitely something for like around Christmas, New Year's time. Let's see, I have a story if you'd like me to send it. Yeah, can you send it on Discord, Goulash? Is that okay? Can you send it on Discord? Just DM it. Just DM it to me, because it's kind of hard for me to navigate things in VRChat, but if you DM it to me, I should be able to. Depends on if there's a Halloween event somewhere. Oh yeah, you should go if there is. You should go. Let's see. Andros says you're gonna play Lethal Company with your friends. Lethal Company, I haven't played that one in a while. I need some friends to play it with, because it's better like as a group, you know? It's better if it's not just 2 people. You want like at least 4. So that sounds like a good time. That sounds like a good time. I need to meet some people to play with me. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Will. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm not very good at narrating, I feel like, but I'm doing my gun bestie. Yeah, Goulash. I forget if you're... I think you're on the Discord, right? If you don't mind DMing the story to me, I can read it next. What other stories we got here? Let's see. Did we get another comment on the last video? Let's see. Man, it's so hard to click things in VRChat. Okay, that wasn't it. That wasn't the notification. Let's see. Oh, you were playing that game earlier? Oh, really? Good narrator. I try my best. I do my gun bestie. Thank you. Alright, let's read another story while we wait for Goulash's story to read afterwards. Let's do a short one, actually. Well, wait, let's close this one because I already read it. Makes it easier to just close it out. So here's a really short one. It's one that I think anyone in America has heard before, and honestly, it could even be worldwide. I don't know. I don't live in other parts of the world, so I don't know if it's common. This story is common there. I just know that this was common here. So let me know, actually, like, people who are from other countries, let me know if you've heard this one before. Because I'm kind of curious, actually. I'm kind of curious. So this one is called, The Dog's Lick. And for those who know what this is about, just from the title, just don't spoil it, okay? I'm sure we all know it. But, I don't know, maybe some people don't. Let's see. A young girl is staying by herself in the house for the first time. Her parents have told her, if you get scared, put your hand under the bed and the dog will lick it. He'll keep you safe. She turns on the TV and watches the news. The reporters are talking about a serial killer who has escaped prison and is on the loose. And they warn everyone not to go out after dark. The girl is scared and she runs around her house, locking all the windows. She goes down to the basement, but the window there is jammed and she can't close it. So instead, she locks the basement door. Let's see, well that's a red flag right there. Wait, When she goes to bed, she calls her dog up and he crawls under the bed. She is still frightened, but she manages to go to sleep. She wakes up in the middle of the night to a loud dripping noise coming from the bathroom. The noise is loud and annoying, but for some reason she finds it unsettling. Her room is dark and she is afraid to get up to check it. She sticks her hand under the bed like her parents told her to do, and feels the dog's warm, wet tongue licking it. She tries to turn on her bed's side lamp, but the switch isn't working. She becomes even more scared and buries under the covers. She puts her hand under the bed again. The dog licks it, and she manages to go back to sleep, listening to her dog's heavy breathing to calm her. She sleeps with one arm dangling. Wait, why is it not scrolling? She sleeps with one arm, dangling under the bed where her dog can lick it occasionally, and vows to check the dripping in the morning. The next day, as she gets up and goes to the bathroom to shower, as she pulls back her shower curtain, she sees the dog hanging by a rope from her shower head, dead. Blood is trickling from it, thick and stale. Written in its blood across the bathroom wall is humans can lick too. I don't like this story. I don't know. I like this. I don't like this story. It's creepy. I don't know. Have you guys heard this one before? Also, hey, Gurn, thank you so much. Also, hey, Gray, thank you. Yeah, nice to see you. Yeah, I think everyone knows this story. Also, hey, Cal, don't worry about it. Oh, you've never heard that one, Will? But if the dog was in the shower, then who was phone? I don't know. Not the doggo. Yeah, that's a pretty short one. That's a pretty short story, but I don't like it. It's kind of creepy. You've never heard it? Oh, thank you, Cal. You know, I made the face myself. I found the hair and the hat online, and I commissioned the outfit, but I did the face myself. Let's see. Potato was phone. Wait, Dan, you've never heard that one either? Really? Maybe it's not common here. Maybe it's not common? Dog was killed. No. Dog was killed. No. You know what? I don't know. Maybe it's like, where did I hear it before though? Like growing up. I wonder if it's like, you know, like in elementary school or like middle school, kids would tell it to each other. I'm trying to think of where I did hear it actually, because I didn't really attend much school. Because I was pretty sick, so I got to skip out a lot of school. In fact, I missed so much school that they suspended me for too many absences, so try and make sense of that. They suspended me. Oh, Nepgear, you've heard it? You've heard it lots of times everywhere? See, that's kind of strange. I wonder if it's like a regional thing. Because, like, Dan hasn't heard it, and some other people hadn't heard it, but I've heard it, and you have. Yeah, it's very interesting. I don't know how that works. Let's see. Who in the right mind would recommend sticking your hand under the bed when scared? Yeah, it is kind of weird. Like, why would the dog know to lick it? I don't know. That sounds kind of sus. May too cool for school? Yeah. Your punishment for not going to school is not being allowed to go to school. Yeah, pretty much. I was like, why would they suspend me? Because it's not like I was playing hooky. I was just sick a lot. I was very sick. Very strange. Goulash, I don't think I've got your DM yet. Let me check Discord. Oh, it's because it hadn't updated yet. Sorry, Goulash. Yes, I think I got your message now. Oh wait, it's a document file? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to like, take off my headset and like open it up somehow. Hold on. How do I open this? Oh, I open in my browser. Okay, that works. That works. Reminds you of a different story that they made me read in school. It was very scary. Oh, Hold on. Oh wait, it's not opening in the browser. I don't want to take the headset off. Let's see if I can figure this out. Maybe I can open a new window. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna switch to the Be Right Back screen real quick, just so I can take my headset off and open up this story so I can read it. So it's gonna take like 1 minute at most. Just sit tight. Okay, be right back. What have I done? Okay, hold on. How is this? Okay, can you guys see me again? Sorry, when I entered VRChat again, it just messed up the angle of everything. Sorry about that. I had to remove all my windows in the camera. So, if I can help it, I'm not going to take off my headset again just because it does mess things up when I get back in VR. So, let me remove this. Is this better maybe? Yeah, sorry, I can't really take it off because it does do that. Let's see, let's move this over here. See what you guys are saying. Daijoubu? It's normal again. Okay, good guys. It's normal again. Yeah, what have I done? Sorry. Okay, hopefully it's all good now. We shall see. So let's read this story from, the Goulash submitted. It's called The Black Coffin. Okay, let's, let me scroll up. Oh, it's a bit long. Okay. That's fine. Let's move this screen around. But yeah, sorry for the extended beer box screen. Sorry about that. It's just hard to get everything settled in VR because stuff moves around sometimes. It's kind of confusing. It do be like that. Hey Nutsu! Hi Nutsu, how you doing today? Welcome. Glad you could make it. Hope you're doing well. Alright, let's see what we got here. A note to the reader and audience. Okay, before we read The Black Coffin, let's see what the note is. This is a story I've heard told at various times in my childhood, first from my mother and later from a friend in Scouts. Brief research into the story suggests that it is in fact a modern Hoosier tradition? What's Hoosier? 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 Tradition? That is certainly corroborated by the fact that everyone I've heard it from are Indiana natives like myself. As with many spooky stories, this one of course has many variations, but what follows is an amalgamation of the versions I've heard as close as I can recall with some creative liberties. Hope you enjoy. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Goulash. I appreciate you submitting the story. Also, good morning, Nutsu. Good morning. Alright, so here we go. The Black Coffin. Let's see. John, Nick, and Carl stood in front of the iron gate they had just scaled. The three boys looked out towards the abandoned Victorian mansion, nestled on top of a small hill at the end of a stone-paved footpath overgrown with ivy. The sun was just about to set. Let me move it over here a little bit. The sun was just about to set, and the reality of their impulsive decision was beginning to set in. Their boasts of bravery to their schoolmates were a bit too confident, and now they had to carry out the dare they had foolishly accepted. Spend a night in the spooky old house, or face certain humiliation the following Monday if they chickened out. Nick turned to his two buddies. Now's our last chance to bail, boys. I ain't scared, said John, the largest and brawniest of the trio. He was, in fact, scared. He could barely keep himself from shaking. I don't like the look of this place, added Carl, but I'm staying if you two are. Right then, said Nick. Onward. Also, hey Mandalorian, hi. Reading spooky stories. This one's called The Black Coffin. It's not scrolling down. Okay. In spite of the bravado of his words, Nick struggled for a moment to steady his nerves. He took a deep breath, squared his shoulders, and then took the first steps up the path toward the imposing old residence. John and Carl followed closely behind. As they approached the front porch, they felt a chill from the evening breeze. Yet everything about the house felt eerily still and lifeless. Nick tried the front doorknob, and to the trio's surprise, it was unlocked. The heavy wooden door did not require great effort to open, and all the more unsettling that its hinges were smooth and silent, absent such creaks and groans as might be expected. See, as the boys stood in the foyer, they took in their first sights of the house interior. A grand staircase led to the upper floors, flanked by an ornate wooden banister that curled outward as it terminated at the base of the stairs. To the side, a large entryway led into the parlor, where a hallway led past the staircase to the dining room and kitchen at the back. The once glossy hardwood flooring was now covered in a layer of dust, or similarly dust runners and rugs. It seemed nothing, but not even small animals had trod through this house in a long time. Also, hi everyone, welcome on in. Oh, did we get a raid? Wait, oh thank you whoever raided me. I'm in VRChat, so I didn't see the... What? There's no raid? I don't know what's happening. I'm in VRChat, so I can't really see what's going on. But hi everyone, welcome on in, hope you're doing well. We're reading spooky stories. This one is one submitted by Goulash called Black Coffin. But hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, you guys scared me for a second. I'm like, what's going on here? But for those new here, I'm May, axolotl alchemist. I normally don't do 3D streams, but I'm kind of trying to branch out. So we're doing VR spooky stories by the campfire today in celebration of Halloween. But yeah, hi Dionko and friends, welcome on in, hope you're doing well. Dionko, how are you? What Dionko? Is Dionko not here? Well, either way, I hope she's doing well. I think you're getting tired into thinking it's already 2 a.m. after all, yeah. Also, thank you, Kamikaze, thank you. Hope everyone's doing well. So yeah, we're reading Black Coffin by the fire tonight. This is, I guess, a common story in Indiana? I don't know. I've never been there. But we're reading about they're going to a spooky, scary mansion and they're there to stay a night there. Yeah, welcome on in. Hope everyone has some fun plans for Halloween. Let me know what your plans are for Halloween. He says, you know, nothing had been in this house in a long time. Indiana Jones. One sec, I need to cough. Sorry, I hope that wasn't loud. I'm just dying here. Let's see. Robbed of the last warmth of daylight, the boys made camp in the parlor and managed to get a fire going in the hearth before making a plan to explore the rest of the house. Hold on, let me get a drink of water. Oh man, I'm just slowly dying here. Where'd my water go? Yanko! Yanko, hello, how are you doing? Sorry. I need some water. Am I good? Alright, sorry about that. I think I'm good. But I've had a cough recently. But Dianco, thank you so much for dropping by. Oh, this was all Dianco's idea? Oh, thank you, Dianco. Let's see, I'm going to sleep soon, but wanted to say hi. Well, thank you for dropping by. Welcome on in, everyone. Sorry you came, like, at the time my voice is dying. Let's see. Wait, what? I'm okay, don't worry about me. My voice changer is falling off. Now you guys are all gonna see I'm a guy. But that's really nice of you to say, Dianco, my good friend May. Thank you, I feel the same way about you. But yeah, sorry if I'm worrying you guys. I've been sick for these past couple weeks. Dianco's not a myth. Dianco is real. She's a real Polish fairy. You believe in fairies, right? Come on, let her in. Let her in. You believe in fairies. But yeah, alright, let's continue with this story. Sorry, one moment. Let me check something. What just happened? Oh, Jax, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. I'm sorry, I can't speak tonight. Please drink some water or tea, please hydrate. Oh, thank you. Don't worry, I'll take care of myself, Dianco. But thank you, Jax. Thank you for the super chat. Very nice of you. Hey, May. You look awesome. Oh, thank you. Let me get some more water. That's very nice of you. Thank you, Jax. I appreciate your support. Mail me, Yuri? Instead of May? That's right, I'm a male boy. Wait, the stream started at 2 a.m., ended at 2 a.m., so it didn't exist. There was no raid because there's no stream. I'm starting to question what's real now. Starting to question what's real. But don't worry, I'll take care of myself. Thank you. David says, spooky story, Oshi schedules stream announcement. Oh no, with a black background. Stream announcement with a black background. Oh no. Also, thank you, Jax. Thank you. There's no Tooth Fairy, there's no Easter Bunny, and there's no Resident Evil Dianco stream. Oh, you're streaming Resident Evil? Wait, so there was a raid. Oh, thank you, Dianco. Sorry, go man, I didn't realize because I'm in VR. I don't have, like, all my screens open. Because you know how, you're in VR, too. Like, you have to have the screens open. It's so difficult, right? Oh, okay. Oh, go man. Oh, I guess I misspoke. I was mistaken. Wait, so you guys are gaslighting me? Well, I'm always gonna fall for it. If you guys say something sincerely, then I'm gonna believe it. Alright, I don't know what's going on. Alright, let's read the rest of the story. I think I am being gaslit. Okay. So they looked in the house, Yonko, how do you talk for 3 hours and your voice doesn't die? Oh my goodness. So nothing had been in this house for a long time. Robbed of the last warmth of daylight, the boys made camp in the parlor and managed to get a fire going in the hearth before making a plan to explore the rest of the house. With dusk now settling in, they promptly armed themselves with their flashlights as they set out to learn more about their dubious accommodations for the night. Polish time? 2 a.m. Polish time, yeah. Every time he says there's a raid, we drink game. No, there's not a raid. Also, BR, welcome on in. Hello. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so we're gonna continue with this story. Upstairs showed the usual, what is this word? Accoutrements? Accoutrements? I don't know this word. Let's see, to be expected from a house of such vintage. Bedrooms with full canopy beds, heavy oak furnishings, and no shortage of faded dusty linens and window dressings. A full bath with pedestal sink, clawfoot tub, and mosaic. How do you say that one? Mosaic or mosaic? Mosaic tile flooring. The trio of amateur explorers then turned their attention to the lower levels. A large table, chairs, a curio cabinet, and sideboard filled the dining room, and the kitchen still contained its bloated cast iron cook stove, undisturbed by any would-be scrappers. At the back of the kitchen was the door to the cellar. With no other source of light but their flashlights, the three amigos made their way down the Wait, why would they do this? Pitch dark, rickety staircase into the spaces below. Why would they go down there? What? I would not go to... Oh, the second pronunciation was correct in both cases? Ooh, I don't even remember what I was saying. Let's see, for real, the joke is there's daylight saving. Oh wait, is it daylight savings? Wait, is it daylight savings? I didn't even realize. Oh, okay, that makes sense then. That was the joke? Oh. So after 2... Oh. Okay. Well, good to have you, Dionko. Hope you're doing well. Hope you have a good night. Let's see. Why would they go down to the cellar though? Like, why would you do that? Like, you're already scared. You're already there, just the three of them. Let's see. So they decide to go down the cellar. Not sure why. Let's see. Let's scroll down. Ooh, I think I scrolled too far. Go, man. Okay, so they made their way down the pitch dark, rickety staircase into the spaces below. Strewn about the floor were various boxes, crates, and miscellaneous furniture covered in sheets for storage. At the far end of the cellar, in glaring contrast to all the other dust-covered miscellany, stood a shiny black coffin. "I wonder if anything's inside," mused Carl. "Or anyone," John added. "I don't suppose either of you would like to volunteer?" Nick inquired. "Why are they doing this, though?" Let's see, being met with 2 non-committal stares from his friends, he sighed. "Alright, I'll go have a look." Nick began making his way across the room toward the coffin. As he did so, he felt a growing sense of unease within him. John and Carl looked at each other, seeming to wordlessly confirm each of them sensed something as well. Something strange. The feeling grew more intense as Nick drew closer. Something was not right. Nick felt a sense of panic begin to take hold as he reached his hand out toward the coffin lid. He felt his heart pounding. His stomach was in knots, and he was beginning to feel dizzy. "We shouldn't be here," he thought. "We need to get out. We need to go." But he had made it this far, and a small part of him thought it might put their minds at ease if they could be sure that there was nothing in that coffin. The sense of malaise he felt was nearly overwhelming him now. His hand was only inches away from the coffin lid. "Wait!" blurted John. Nick froze where he stood, pulling his hand away from the coffin as he looked back toward the others. Yeah, stammered Carl. "Maybe we ought to just leave it be." Nick took a step back from the coffin. As he did so, he felt the unease begin to fade. "Agreed. Let's get back upstairs. This place gives me the creeps." The boys hastened their retreat back up into the kitchen, closing and securely latching the cellar door behind them. Back in the parlor, the boys huddled by the fireplace. Outside, it was now fully dark, and the cheery blaze in the hearth seemed to be their only defense against the gloom of the creepy house. For a time, the 3 sat in silence, still processing the strangeness of their basement encounter. John was the first to break the silence. "You know," he began. "What's on your mind?" Nick replied. "Something ain't right about that coffin," John continued. "I just can't explain it, but it just don't seem right." Nick nodded in agreement. "You notice how clean and shiny it was, even though everything else here is so dusty?" "You think someone just brought it in recently?" asked Carl. "I don't see how that would have been possible," said Nick. "You saw how dusty the floors were when we got here. There would have been footprints." "Well, I don't know about y'all, but I ain't going anywhere near that cellar the rest of the night," declared John. Carl and Nick agreed. After another hour or so of idle conversation, the boys decided to try and get some sleep, in hopes to pass the night as quickly as possible. Scarcely had they begun to drift off when they were at once startled awake by an awful noise. "Bang! Bang! Bang! Bang!" "What the hell?" gasped Carl. "That sounded like it was coming from the kitchen," said John. The 3 stepped out into the foyer, directing their attention down the hallway, and heard the noise again. Bang! 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 Together, with scarcely their wits about them, they slowly stepped through the dining room into the kitchen, and clearly heard the banging again. Excellent sound dialogue, thank you. It was coming from the door to the cellar. Let's see. Coming from the door to the cellar, the whole door shook in its hinges as if being struck with a battering ram from the other side. Bang! 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 And then it fell silent. The boys stood still for a full minute. 2 minutes. Felt like 20 minutes. They were all too frightened to make any moves. Then, with one final bang, the cellar door flew open. There, floating in the doorway, was the black coffin. 1 second. Peak axolotl sound effects, yeah. There, floating in the doorway, was the black coffin. Sorry, my voice is dying. Let me get a drink of water. What kind of plot twist is that? What the heck, Raz? I mean, you're not wrong. Sorry, maybe I need to like do some vocal warm-ups. Okay, so the black coffin was there floating in the doorway. The three boys screamed as the coffin began to float toward them. They turned and ran in the dining room, and the floating black coffin slowly followed them, almost as if it were stalking them. Quickly fleeing across the dining room, the boys returned to the foyer, except for John, who, at the very last moment, pulled the sideboard across the doorway to block the path. The coffin simply floated over it. Fleeing in panic, the boys dashed up the stairs and into the primary bedroom further down the hall. Closing the door behind them, they worked quickly to move a large wardrobe in front of the door before crawling under the king-sized bed to hide. Is this a Goosebumps episode? Really? I never saw that. Let's see, but the door and heavy furniture were no match for the coffin. With a sickeningly loud crash, the furniture fell away and the coffin burst through the door into the room and slowly, tauntingly, inched toward the bed. Beneath the bed, the boys were frozen in terror. Nick's mind raced in desperation, trying to think of anything that might stop the coffin. It was made of wood, right? Maybe it was weak to fire? Trying not to make noise, Nick fished around in his pockets to find his lighter. No, it wasn't there! He left it in the parlor after they made the fire in the hearth. Blast it, they were doomed. But then, Nick felt something else in his pocket. What could it be, he thought. Wait, isn't that... Yes, of course! Rolling out from under the bed and springing to his feet, Nick triumphantly faced the floating black coffin and produced the contents of his pocket. Oh my goodness. A Smith Brothers cough drop. Because when you've got a coffin that just won't stop, nothing works faster than a Smith Brothers cough drop. And so the boys were saved. Oh my goodness, this is so ironic because I need a cough drop right now. Oh my goodness. When you got a coffin that just won't stop, nothing works faster than a Smith Brothers cough drop. Oh man, I should probably take a cough drop. I have one right here. Oh man, I did not expect that twist at the end. What the heck? What kind of story is this? That's not spooky. I've been scammed. This is absolutely scammed. Hold on, let's see. It's an ad? Yeah, it's an ad for the cough drop. What the heck? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna take a cough drop right now. Clearly I need one. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, because recently I feel like my voice just dies every stream because, I've been sick recently, or maybe I talked too much on stream, I don't know. So yeah, sorry about my coughing and stuff. Hope it wasn't too loud. Crappy pasta, yeah. There's creepy pasta, and then there's crappy pasta, and this was a crappy one. It's just an ad. Oh my goodness, that's funny. We got another one from Kalora, actually. Yeah, spooky stories with funny endings, my favorite horror genre. Yeah, I like it too. I said it was crappy, but honestly I think it was clever. I think I like it. Alright, let me check something real quick. Yeah, let's read the next story from Kalora. Kalora Wetsock, very creative person, always posts art in the Discord. Let's see what she has to say. It's not very long. I don't know if it has a title. Kalora says, I walked out the front door just to see my worst fear. The cabbage worm was stealing my couch, and it was traumatizing. Wait, what cabbage worm? I ran through the woods, searching for the cabbage worm that had stolen my couch. As I found it, I grabbed it and yelled at it. Give me back my couch! It said in an ominous, deep voice. And I said in... Wait, which one said what? No! Then I kicked it in the face, and then it ate me alive. Kalora, did you come up with this? Because cabbage worm sounds like it's got some potential there. What the heck is a cabbage worm? Interesting submissions from everyone. We'll see. Do we have some more stories we can read? Oh, you just made it up? Cabbage worm. No, cabbage anything. I don't like cabbage because it reminds me of those Cabbage Patch Kids dolls that are kind of creepy. That's what it's kind of reminding me of. Oh, it's just a worm that eats cabbages? Doesn't it sound kind of ominous, though? Yeah, from the Cabbage Patch. No. Who was it that showed me? Who was it? Someone showed me, like, how the Cabbage Patch dolls are born. Who showed me? I think it was my mom. My mom, she, like, showed me this video, and it was, like, the most disturbing thing you'd ever see. I think it was my mom. Maybe it was someone else. I don't know who else it would have been. No, it's, like, the Cabbage Patch dolls. Like, the little babies. There's, like, this place, somewhere in the States, and they just, like, have the heads of the dolls on the cabbages, and then, like, there's, like, a nurse there, and she's like, oh, the Cabbage Patch tree is giving birth, and then the doll comes up, like, outside of, like, out of the cabbage, and it even has, like, an umbilical cord and everything. I'm telling you, those dolls are creepy as hell. I hate those Cabbage Patch dolls. Like, I don't think anyone likes them. Well, clearly somebody does, if she has a job doing this. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah, there's, like, the Cabbage Patch dolls, they're, like, giving birth from this tree, and there's, like, a nurse there helping give birth. And it has, like, an umbilical cord attached to it that she has to cut off. Like, it's, like, the creepiest thing I've ever seen. Do you remember the name of the video? Is it on YouTube? I think it was on, like, Instagram. My mom, she used the Instagram reels. No, I can't remember the name, but if you just Google, like, Cabbage Patch Farm video with nurse or something, I'm telling you, it's a real thing. I wish I dreamt it. I thought it was just a nightmare. It's not a nightmare. I swear I saw it. I swear it's real. It's the most unsettling, disgusting thing you'll ever see. You need to give the cabbage worm lore. Yes, you do. We need to hear the lore. I mean, they're a pastime, but I've never heard of anything like that. That's creepy. No, I'm serious. It's like a place that sells all of them. Like, you can watch it give birth, and you can get a Cabbage Patch Kid. Rocker, welcome on in. Sorry, my voice is dying today. Rocker, hello, how are you doing? Good to see you. We're just reading spooky stories. Got a lot of viewer submissions for these. Let me move my windows around. Let's see, what's another short one we can read? Let's see, what time is it? Let's keep going for a little bit. My voice is dying, so I might not stream for 3 hours today, but let's go for 2. Let's aim for 2. Let's see, how do I move this? Okay. Let's fix this. But yeah, let me know, everyone who just got in here, let me know your Halloween plans, and also feel free to join the Discord. If you type !Discord, it will post up the link for the Discord server. And we do have, like, a Minecraft server. I'm gonna do a Minecraft stream on November 9th. We're gonna do, like, a tour of the hotel and everything. But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on. Speaking of future plans, oh guys, thank you for posting in Discord. Let's see, you're gonna be a moth for Halloween? Oh, like a moth fairy, like Dianco? You know, moths are cool. I like moths. They're cute. I really like moths. They're underrated, right? Like, some people don't like them, but I think they're cute as heck. Let's see. My Halloween plans are to sleep, honestly. Honestly, kind of same. I don't know. I might stream or something, but I kind of need to take a break from my voice or something. I think my voice has been, like, overworked from talking, because so I stream and I talk when I stream. But then, I do a lot of recording for, like, ASMR and songs. So I think my voice is just, it needs a break because I got sick. Oh, a Luna Moth? Oh, yeah, Luna Moth! That's cool. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Mothman, that's cool. Yeah, I love moths. They're so cute. Let's see, you're right. Just saw the video? Why did you look that up? What's wrong with you? Why would you look that up? But I'm telling you, it's like, it's creepy, right? It's not just me who thinks so. People don't like this. Why would they post a video like that? You found the video too, Grandma? Yeah, it's creepy as hell. I was like, I wanted to think, like, did I dream this? Like, was this just a weird nightmare? Because I have a lot of weird nightmares, and I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure someone actually showed me this and it was real. And I'm pretty sure it was my mom. It's like, why did you show me that? Yeah, my voice kind of needs a vacation. Because, I don't know. It's just hard to talk for 3 hours. Anyways, let's see what next story we got here. We read the dog lick one. That one was creepy. I didn't like that one. We'll just close that out. Here's another one that is supposedly common, but I don't know if I've heard this one before, actually. Apparently it's well known, at least in the US, but I don't know if I've ever heard it before, actually. Why is it so hard to see? Why is there an ad popping up? Close it. Stop. I just want to read this story. We already had enough ad with the last story. Okay. Oh, let me fix my glasses. I think I can't see very well. Maybe my glasses are dirty. Alright, this one's called The Hitchhiking Woman. Have you guys heard of this one? Hitchhiking Woman. It's not very long. Let's see. Tom had just left a party and was driving down a dark road all by himself. It was about 12:30 at night and pouring down rain. He'd only driven about 2 miles when he saw this faint figure walking on the side of the road. As he got closer, he realized it was a young lady, and she was wearing a long white dress. Well, that's a red flag right there. Let's see. He pulled over and asked her if she would like a ride. She said she would, and she hopped in the front seat. He noticed she was shivering from the rain, so he took off his jacket and offered it to her. She draped the jacket over her shoulders, and they started to talk about nothing in particular. When Tom pulled up to her house, he turned to ask her something, but she was gone. Puzzled, he thought maybe she had already ran into her house. The following day, Tom realized the girl had left in such a rush that she forgot to give him back his jacket. He remembered where her house was and drove there since he did not have a phone number to call. He knocked on the door, and an older woman answered. Tom told her he was there to pick up his jacket that her daughter had from the night before. The woman looked at him strangely and told him he must have got the wrong house. The man was sure that this was the right place he dropped off the girl, so he began to describe her and what she was wearing. The old lady was shaken and began to cry. She explained that her only daughter died 10 years ago on prom night, and that the man had described her exactly. She said her daughter was buried up the road at Meadowood Cemetery. After Tom left the old lady's house, he decided to go find the girl's grave. There, laying on her headstone, was his jacket. I've never heard this story before. Wait, what? A real spooky story is when you have diarrhea in the middle of the street? Excuse me, Nutsu? Excuse me, Nutsu? Why do we feel the need to comment that? Nutsu, what the heck? Real spooky stories when you have diarrhea in the middle of the street. Okay, that has never happened to me. How often does this happen to you? Also, welcome on in. Let's see. There's a lot of different versions of this story about that. Wearing white after Labor Day. Yeah. Wait, what does that mean? Wearing white after Labor Day? Ghastly? What does that mean? Is there not supposed to wear white after Labor Day or something? I'm not very familiar with stuff like that. You can't wear white? Oh, is this like a fancy rich people thing? Like where they have like to help them choose what clothes they wear or something? Is this like a rich people thing? I'm not cultured enough for that. But Nutsu, we're gonna need some details. Or maybe not. Maybe I don't want to know the details because. Like, why did you say that? Okay, what the hell? What's going on with Nutsu? Yeah, it was a sad story. Yeah, this one is sad. This isn't so spooky as it is just sad. One time my internet went out, terrifying. Yeah, that's real bad. That's real bad. I get you. Yeah, this one wasn't so much scary as it was just sad. The hitchhiking woman story. He just saw her ghost and she just wanted to go home. That's kind of sad. Alright, let's see what else we got here. I think the only other story I have here is like some PDF. Scary stories to tell in the dark. But I don't know if any of them are good. I have the PDF here, but I didn't really browse through it to see what's in it. But I still want to know why Nutsu would say that. I don't know. Is this like a Brazilian thing? No hate to Brazil, but I don't know why Nutsu would say that. Let's see what else we got here. Sorry to whoever tagged me on Discord. I'm not really able to check it right now. Go, man. I don't know what happened. Well, I don't know what's happening on Discord right now. I'm not able to check it. Wow, what? Nutsu says, it happened just once, but it was enough. Just once is one time too many, huh? YouTube was using 9 gigabytes of your memory? Really? Why's that? Maybe that's why my stream is laggy. Alright, well, Nutsu TMI, but good to know. Yeah, that is terrifying. I think that's about all the spooky stories I have. Unless I'm forgoing something. You know, I'm good with just chatting for the rest of the night if you guys are. Are there gitanas in Brazil? What's a gitana? Gitanas? What is that? Diarrhea of a wimpy kid. Oh man, that's funny, autophobic. You're funny. And then the computer user removed the USB stick from the computer without clicking safely remove USB device. You know, I do that all the time. Well, it depends. If it's like an SD card, like a little memory card, then I do safely remove it. But if it's not, then I just take it out. When you run up a wall and you see something fall. Wait, what? Okay, I'm not reading that out. I'm not reading that out loud, Hideki. What's wrong with you people? What is your preoccupation here with this? Is YouTube gonna flag my video if I say that too many times? Is that like not appropriate? I don't know. What's wrong with you guys? Are there Giratinas in Brazil? Isn't that a Pokemon? Giratina, that's a Pokemon! I don't know what a I don't know what a Gitananas is. But I know the Giratina is a Pokemon. That's a legendary, right? What are you guys on about? Alright, I'm gonna close the spooky stories window because we're done with that for tonight. Let's see, how do I close it? Classic schoolyard. What isn't wrong with me? Yeah, it sounds like it. Well, Kitana, isn't that the weapon used by samurai who form a band? I'm so confused right now. What are you guys talking about? What are you talking about? Look, our Dark God Overlord is streaming right now. Come to Brazil. What's a Gitanos? What's a Gitanos? Is it like some sort of paranormal creature? Is this like a chupacabra? What's a Gitanos? Doing their needs out on the street. Huh. Just like me, for real, for real. Let's see what else we got here. I heard that there's a lot of places that have like paranormal stuff, like Southeast Asia. Like I hear there's like paranormal stuff there, but they say you're not supposed to acknowledge it. Maybe I shouldn't even be talking about it. But it's like you'll see like a lot of ghosts. I don't know. I've never been. But they say you just gotta be like, well, I'm not bothering them, so they shouldn't bother me. So you just gotta like not even acknowledge it, because if they know you see them, then they'll bother you more. I don't know if Brazil has anything like that. I know like the Appalachians, they say there's spooky stuff there. Appalachian Mountain territory. It's like a portmanteau of guitar and katana. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Well, guys, want to know another scary story that happened to me today? Well, there's multiple scary stories that always happen to me. Like when you go to pre-order something, but you're on the fence about it, so then you missed the pre-orders, and then when it's gone, only then did you decide that you wanted it, like with figures or whatever. That's a scary story. No, it's just a sad story. That's just very sad and unfortunate. But no, like today... Hold on, let me see what you guys are saying before I tell you my story. Gitanos are people who live in tents, move around constantly. They have a very... Oh, I've never heard of that. Is that a slur? I've never heard of that. Oh, I've never heard of that. Oh, so hey, Ryder, welcome on in. Good evening. Nice to see you, Ryder. Hey, can I stay for a little bit? Of course you can. You are always welcome in my stream. I'm spending your weekend with a friend of mine. Oh, hello, Ryder's friend. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Oh, Nepgear, that's scary. I didn't know that that happened to you. What the heck? But yeah, you did the right thing there. You're supposed to ignore them and they'll just leave you alone. But that's scary. Oh my goodness, I didn't know that happened to you. Nitsu. Nitsu. Nitsu, that story brought me to tears. Oh, the figure one? Yeah, it's pretty tragic. Ryder, I'm glad you're doing well. But yeah, okay, so guys, okay, so I always get sick, right? Like, that's why I don't leave the house, right? Because every time I leave the house, I get sick. Well, case in point, do you know what happened to me today? I wake up and something is going on with, like, my right eye. Here, can I point? Not really. I can do the peace sign. But yeah, no, something is happening with my right eye. And this happened to me before, and I can't remember what the diagnosis was. They gave me some sort of, like, steroid cream to put on it. Like, literally on my eye. That was about, like, a year ago, maybe several months. And you got sick in-house. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what happened to me. I keep getting sick. It's because I'm on that immunosuppressant medicine. It suppresses your immune system so that my MS does not kill me. Well, it's not really going to kill me, but basically it slows the MS down, but then it makes it so your immune system doesn't work as well because it's an immunosuppressant. So, yeah, something's happening with my eye. I think it's, like, infected or something. So I'm not feeling too great, gonna be honest. And it looks normal, okay? It looks normal. Don't worry, I'm not, like, creepy yet. But it's just very painful, like, underneath the eye. And I think, like, I don't know, because this happened to me before. I can't remember what the diagnosis was. But somehow I got sick. I got something in my eye. Not very good. Yeah, maybe it was a steroid cream. I'm pretty sure it was. I could be wrong. Also, Riev, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Hello. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Hope you have fun plans. Let's see. But yeah, thank you, Jax. I hope so, too. I don't know why this keeps happening to me. I always get sick, don't I? Let's see. Right after I ignored them, my neighbor started seeing or hearing things. He called the cops on me, saying I was using black magic on him. No, that's not your fault. That's not your fault. Why would he say that? I hope they didn't take him seriously. What a crazy guy. No, you can't just blame your neighbor for that unless you have some valid reason to think so. And what are the cops gonna do about that if it's black magic? Also, Ryder, don't worry about me, don't worry. So you can confirm rural Southeast Asia, a different world when it comes to spooky stories. Yeah, we should ask someone from there to submit some stories, huh? Because we got some good stories, but some of these was kind of, we could do better. Like, let's get some Southeast Asian... Wait, where's Gurk? Gurk, he can submit us some stories. Maybe he's got some spooky ones. We have people from all over the world, lots of different time zones and places in the world in this chat, which I think is really cool. He wanted Nepgear burned at the stake. He wanted Nepgear burned at the stake. Yeah, what was the police supposed to do about that? Yeah, let me just, Nepgear, are you some sort of, like, wizard or something? We're gonna arrest you for your black magic? Like, what the heck? What the heck? There was like 10 cops in front of my house because he also told them I was outside with a gun. No, you were not. What? He is insane. Why would he say that? Why would he say that? Nip, you have like the weirdest experiences. It's like, why is this happening to you? Because you seem like you didn't do anything offensive. You seem like a normal person. But then you have like crazy people after you, I swear. Like, what the heck? What's going on with Nip? Also, hey, Matt Panda, don't be sorry. That's okay. I appreciate you lurking. Hope you're doing well. Hope you have a happy Halloween. Let's see. I think that was all the stories we had. But I am planning some more stuff for next month. We got, another cover song. You know, guys, how I said I was gonna do one cover song a month? We're gonna do another cover song. It's being mixed right now. And then it will be released next month. But then I thought, why stop there? Let's see, playing games with friends. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. That sounds awesome. Hope you have a fun time with your friends. But yeah, I'm like, why stop there? I think I'm planning some like 3D stuff as well with a 3D model. I don't want to like give it away, so I'm not gonna say too much. But we got another cover song on the way, and I'm planning something special for like Christmas, New Year's. I know not everyone celebrates Christmas. That's okay. It's just meant to be like a winter themed thing. Got a lot of stuff planned. So yeah. Hopefully you guys like it. I'll see. I feel like there was something I meant to upload to ask you guys about. Yo, new hit in the making. Yeah. Thank you, Gurn. Thank you, Grimmer. Let's see. The still image on the last cover song cracks me up. Oh yeah, with the machete. Yeah, it was supposed to be like spooky, Halloween themed, but it's kind of like half intimidating and like half just cute. I don't know. And then there was what was that game? Spoopy actually gifted me a game. It was called Lost in Vivo or something like that. It's a spooky game. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Lost in Vivo? Do you guys know the game I'm talking about? Also, welcome back, Cal. Welcome on in. Don't be sorry. It's okay. Welcome back. Good to see you. When's your mixtape dropping? You mean like a full album or something? What do you mean by that? Like, that's a good question. You know, we could do something like that at some point. Probably December. I got nothing planned for Halloween, but I didn't come back, from vacation today for my birthday, which was this past Wednesday. Oh, happy late birthday, Hideki. Happy late birthday. Hope you had a great one. We got some November birthdays coming up, too. Mixtape, yeah, mixtape, yeah. I love the name May because there's so many puns you can do with it. Yeah, I got some stuff planned for December next month. So keep an eye out. And my idol dreams will come true. I've always wanted to be an idol. But there's not really idol culture outside of Japan or like Korea, I feel like. Or like other Asian countries. Like, they do have something called Kaigai idols, which is overseas idols. So I know some groups like that. It's basically like trying to copy the idol culture, but like it's just, you know, it's for people outside of those areas, which is cool. But nowadays, if you want, you can be a virtual idol. That's what being a VTuber is, basically. So I'm like, you know, I'm not the best at dancing, but I do like to sing. Maybe I can post some more songs. Oh, you meant to say you did. Oh, okay, no worries. Let's see, they definitely will. Thank you, Jax, thank you. Breaking the Habit cover. I'm breaking the habit. No, I'm not posting a cover of that. Oh, that would be funny though. That would be really funny. I couldn't sing it. My voice is dying. Sorry, that was horrible. Axel Rap, Tales from Lake. I didn't even know how to say that. You taught me how to say that before and I promptly forgot how to pronounce the lake the axolotls are from. I forgot. Don't worry, May. You're our idol of awesome. Oh, thank you, Cal. So nice of you. You're an idol to us? Really? Ah, awesome. Well, then my idol dreams did come true. And you're good at singing too. Oh, thank you, Cal. You guys are too nice to me. Hi, Steven. Welcome on in. Do I know an English song? Oh, yes. I did actually know Linkin Park, Breaking the Habit. I know that one. I couldn't sing it, but I know of the song. But another English song that I know that I actually wanted to cover was I Really Want to Stay at Your House by, can't remember her name, but it's part of Cyberpunk Edgerunners. You know Cyberpunk Edgerunners, the anime and the video game? I Really Want to Stay at Your House. I'm going to cover that one at some point. Yeah, I want to post a song on YouTube, like my cover of that. Death Metal May. I can barely just talk normally. Honestly, I don't know if I could scream like death metal. Death metal is like when they scream, right? Or is that screamo? Punk rock? You know, funny story, I used to kind of like punk stuff. I was invited. It wasn't really so much my thing, but I went to like a couple punk rock festivals a long time ago. And the culture there was very interesting. They had like the goth tent. So that's where all the goths would gather, and I thought that they were chuny as hell. Like, no hate to goths, but it's a kind of a chuny thing, you know, like chunibyo. Which they were very nice people, but I just thought it was kind of funny because they were kind of like role-playing, you know? Powerwolf and Sabaton covers when? Probably never. But yeah, and then they had like a bunch of punk people there, and they're all like punk. When you think of punk, you think they're scary, right? like, oh, they're kind of intimidating, but punk is just more like having that like alternative mindset of like we don't give a fuck about the rules. But a lot of these people are actually very nice to me, very welcoming. Like I wasn't really considering myself punk, but I would like go there and make some friends there. It was a long time ago. A lot of interesting bands would play there. So yeah, okay, that's the May lore. I'm like 25, no, maybe more like 15% punk. Or maybe even 10%. I don't know, and the rest of me is gormless. I'm 10% punk, 90% gormless. No, 85% gormless, and then 5% hidden genius. Hidden genius. You guys just haven't seen that side of me yet. It's still waiting to uncover itself. That's me. That's me in a nutshell. Have you guys ever been to any like sort of festivals like that? Like, and I know, like I guess like a concert, but it was like a whole festival. Like there was these tents with like different bands playing in each one. I remember there was also an ambulance there because the mosh pits would get so scary that everyone would get injured, so they had to have an ambulance just sit there like in standby because inevitably someone was gonna get hurt. Cabbage worm lore is done. Oh, I can't wait to read it. I can't wait to read it. Percentages ain't mathing. Shh, it doesn't matter. It's okay. Punks, goths, metalheads are among the chillest, kindest people I know. Exactly. Same here, Goulash. Like, when I went there, like, they were just so nice to me. Like, I was obviously very shy and just there because, like, I was tagging along. And I was very, like, anxious and quiet. But everyone was super nice to me, made me feel welcome. They're, like, super chill, you know. Very friendly. Although I do remember. You guys know Baby Metal? Baby Metal's really, great band. I don't know if I'd consider them idols. Is Baby Metal like idols? I don't know. Whatever they are, they're great. I've seen them live actually twice, in person 2 times. And the first time it was like at this small venue, it was rather chill. Like everything went fine. I mean, granted, there were taller people in front of me, so I couldn't see as well because I was in the back. But yeah, Baby Metal, they're great. I love Baby Metal. I got a t-shirt from them. Anyways, last time I went to see Baby Metal wasn't so smooth. There was like, it was still a small venue, but it was like outside. But then like there was this huge mosh pit, and I'm like, bros, I know you guys are having fun with this, but I just want to like enjoy the music and see what's going on. And like I got like pushed over and like knocked down, and then I would get up only to get knocked down again. I'm like, man, I don't see the appeal of mosh pits. Personally, I don't. But I appreciate people getting super into the music, but like why you gotta like drag me into it and like push me over? Baby Metal is legit metal and legit idols. That's what I think. I think they are. I think they do count as idols, but yes, they are very legit metal. And like I will tell you, people who say they're not metal have clearly not seen them or heard them or like any, you know, not been to a performance, because I will tell you they have more hype, they have more energy, and they have more commitment to what they're doing than a lot of other metal bands. They just have the energy for it, you know what I mean? They're just all hyped up, and they even have like their own story, like their own lore. So Baby Metal, legit idols, legit awesome. I really like Baby Metal. And anyone who doesn't like them, you can tell they've never given them a chance, like for real, because all the people they played with adore them. They're like, yeah, we recommend, we would play with them again, or we'd go on tour with them again. They're just great people. Baby Metal show was here last week. I was too sick to go. Oh no, really? Wait, Nutsu, they had a show in Brazil? Really? Baby Metal show was here last week and you didn't go? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't know that they were on tour right now. That's really interesting. I didn't know they're on tour. And I didn't know they would go all the way out there. Honestly, that's really cool. Well, I hope you'll get another chance to go someday. I'm sure they'll be back. I hope so. I hope you can go next time. Yeah, Baby Metal has some great music. I agree, Ryder. They really do. I like Gimme Choco. Gimme Choco is my favorite. It's on the 21st. All the way out there. Yeah. They've been all over the world. You don't like metal? That's okay. Honestly, I normally don't like metal either, but Baby Metal is kind of an exception. They're just hard not to like. I don't know, like, it's kind of not my normal music, but maybe because of my love for idols, I gave them a chance anyway, and I grew an appreciation for them. I don't know, like, I don't normally listen to metal. Mostly I listen to, like, you know, the cutesy, what would you call it? Like Sanso Nakamura, Somunia. Those are like the main things I listen to. Of course I love like Perfume. See, you thought their earlier stuff was a bit gimmicky but fun. Then I saw their music video for karate and changed my karate, and it changed my view on them completely. No, they are so awesome. They really are committed to like their music and the whole story they're trying to tell with it. They're so cool. I wish I had that much energy. I wish I had as much energy as Baby Metal has. Yeah, they're a good group of people. The Baby Metal collab songs have all been bangers. Wait, didn't you tell me they did a collab song with like Electric Cowboy or something? Am I wrong? Is that what they're called? I don't know. Raz showed it to me. I don't remember. It was actually pretty good. It was a banger. Pretty lit. And not as lit as those Mei Miuri songs though. Let me tell you, Mei Miuri, she's something else. She's something else. Their early work was a little too new for my taste. New wave for my taste. When sports came out in... Wait, what? 83? What are you talking about? What? Oh, Electric Callboy. Why did I say Cowboy? It was Callboy? Okay. They've done some other ones too. Low energy May is sad. Don't worry about me. I'm still happy. I'm low energy, but I'm still having a good time. That's what matters. A good friend of mine told me about Baby Metal. I've been enjoyed with them ever since. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm a fan. Baby Metal, they're great. What other kind of music do you guys like? I'm trying to think. I've actually seen quite a lot of concerts in person. Do you guys know Kotoko? Kotoko? She sang a lot of anime openings and a lot of like openings for visual novels. You know, like Shakugan no Shana. What was that one with the lesbians and the robots? There's a lot like that. Anyways, Kotoko was very talented. I got to meet her, took a picture with her, got to ask her questions, got to see her concert. She was great. I'm trying to think. I've just seen so many people. My favorite idol group is Aqua. You know, from Love Live Sunshine. I've seen Aqua live twice. The Love Live Sunshine group. I've seen Iris. They voiced the Pre-Para girls, the Pre-Para series. The Lesbians and the Robots, Evangelion. No. It was kind of niche. It had the blonde-haired girl and the black-haired girl. No, it was Kanazuki no Miko. Kanazuki no Miko, right? Hey, Raz, pull it up for me. Hey, mods, do your work. Kanazuki no Miko, that's the one with, like, the blonde-haired girl and the black-haired girl who are lesbians, right? Yeah, she did the opening song for that. Honestly, I enjoyed the show, but I don't think anyone else has seen it. Oh my goodness, it was kind of niche. Yeah, no, Kanazuki no Miko, right? And before I accidentally said one of my eroge titles and got mixed up. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Raz, look it up for me. The Witch from Mercury? I don't know what you're talking about, Grimo. I don't know what that is. But I will say, Kotoko, Google makes it look like a lesbian mecha. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Kanazuki no Miko. It looks old though. Yeah, it was. The lesbians and the robots. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? Yeah, you're not wrong. Anyone familiar with the short-lived Lady Baby group from a couple years ago after Baby Metal took off? Yes, I know them. Yeah. I mean, I didn't really like follow them. I wasn't like a big fan, but I've heard of them. Yeah, Lady Baby. Yeah. I know of them. Oh, you remember him? Yeah. Well, Kanazuki no Miko, Kotoko did the opening for. Kotoko also did some Shakugan no Shana openings or endings. I don't remember. Seen Kotoko. I think Kotoko was like the first one I ever saw, like concerts for Japanese stuff. Then there was like I said, Aqua, Iris, Idolmaster, Cinderella Girls, Yuki Kajura. She does like music for like Madoka Magica, Fate series. Oh, hi, Rin. Welcome on in. Rin, how are you doing? Good to see you. Witch from Mercury. I didn't watch that. Not familiar. And the newest Gundam. I never got into Gundam either. I'm sure they're great, though. I don't know, I've seen a lot of concerts, but I can't remember them off the top of my head now. Jam Project. I mean, my memory is just horrible. Like I said, Baby Metal. 9-9. Oh, Witch from Mercury is the newest Gundam. Oh, I thought they were separate things. Sorry, Go Man. But yes, hello. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. What are you doing for Halloween? You just got home? I was saying earlier, something's going on with my eye. I think I got like some sort of illness with my eye. It got germs in there or something. We're just talking about music now. I'm trying to think, but yeah, Baby Metal's great. I need to watch the new Gundam. Well, actually, I don't know where to start with Gundam because I don't think you can start just at the newest. The Witch from Mercury had a great start, but the ending of the second season was rushed. Where do you even start with Gundam? Because there's so many titles, you know? There's so many Gundam series. Oh, I've seen Walkure live. Walkure? W-A-L-K-U-R-E. Walkure? Oh, you can start with Witch from Mercury? Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Oh, it's a standalone. Okay. But if it was rushed, is it the best one to start with? Gundam style. Yeah. Gundam style. What else did I see? Send me like a big point of it. I'm gonna have to pull up my list at some point. I'll tell you guys later. I'll tell you guys all the ones I've seen later. But yeah, I hope everyone has a great Halloween. I don't know what my plans are next. Probably just stream on Halloween. Maybe we could watch a spooky movie or something. Maybe the day before Halloween. I don't know when y'all are gonna be busy. We'll figure out something to do. But yeah, sorry for the bit of a low energy stream today. I'm just not feeling too great, like I said. And like I said, it is kind of like hard when you're in VRChat to get like all of the windows like set up, you know? So I don't know. I enjoy VRChat streams because you can like see me move my arms and my face around. But it is a bit difficult to set up. Let's see. Gundam has a lot of series, but a lot are from alternative timelines, so there are several jumping on points. Yo, did you guys ever... That reminds me, Full Metal Panic. You guys ever enjoy Full Metal Panic? I read the light novels. I read the light novels of Full Metal Panic. I don't know if I ever watched the anime. Yeah, kind of weird. But that was a good series. Let's see, we're fine with all this. Maybe I'll talk with you like this. All is good. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. May, can you do a push-up? Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna try. Because, just the way I have like my headphones and my microphone and everything set up, it will be very hard for me to get on the floor and do a push-up right now. And also, then there lies the question, am I physically able to do a push-up, which is an entirely different topic. I think I can do a push-up like on my knees, but not on my feet, if that makes sense. See, spooky campfire stories, always good time. Yeah, though we're kind of not talking about stories anymore, but yeah, I enjoyed just sitting here with you guys. Oh, you watched the anime, did you, Nepgear? Was it good? Siren manga. Siren? No, I'm not familiar, Autophobic. What is it about? Yeah, I used to do push-ups, but that was a long time ago. Probably the only thing that kept me in shape, though. Push-ups are difficult. May is swollen? No, I'm not. Oh, you've seen it too? Full Metal Panic was a good anime? Yeah, it was. It was really funny. I liked it. It's really good. May is swole. I like this comment. How do I like a comment? May is swole. Guys, look at my biceps. Can you even see it, really? I mean, it's because my sleeve is too big. You can't really see my biceps. But you guys shall see soon enough. You know, I was gonna cosplay Bochi with Morgan at like an anime convention or something. And he's like, I'll be swole Bochi, and you can be biblically accurate Bochi. I'm like, yeah, that works. That's actually accurate. I'm biblically accurate Bochi, he's swole Bochi. Or is it the other way around? That's a good question. Maybe I'm swole Bochi. Could be. Strong axolotl. I don't know if anyone's ever called me strong in my entire life. I meant it seriously, but thank you. Thank you, Jax. Very nice of you. I hope everyone has a great Halloween though. I actually really enjoyed this Halloween season, like autumn and like outdoor, like fall stuff. I don't know. I wanted to go to like this Oktoberfest or something. My brother was telling me about it, but I think it's already over. Yeah, I think I ended on the 13th or something. I could be wrong. But I think that'd be fun. Like, you know, like go out and do like fall stuff. Cause my favorite is like the fall flavored like drinks, fall flavored treats, or like Christmas flavored treats. You know what I mean? Like winter is all about the snacks and the drinks. To me at least. Maybe I'm alone in thinking this. You're gonna go trick-or-treating with your in real life friends? That sounds awesome, Clara. Hope you have a great time. Have a fun time. IRL friends. Yeah. I don't know, like for me I like the flavored stuff. Like they got like pumpkin spice. I don't care if it's basic. I like my pumpkin spice coffee, okay? I don't care if it's basic, you know? It's basic for a reason. It's because it's good. It's because it's good. Pumpkin spice. How can you try it and not like it? Yeah, it was hot until middle of the week, then boom, how about freezing? Yeah, the weather is all over the place. I haven't been outside though, so I don't know what it's like. I don't know what the weather's like, but I'm kind of scared to go outside and see. I might go to urgent care though, because my eye, like I said, something going on with my eye. I might go to urgent care. You'd be the anime version of Bochi rather than the manga version? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Grimu knows what he's talking about. Oh no, I hate black licorice. No, black licorice is like the worst candy ever. Oh man, I hate that so much. It's like that anise or whatever it's called in it. Whatever the spices are in that, they just taste awful. They just taste awful. Siren is a manga where people are placed into a game on a post-apocalyptic Earth. I'm gonna have to check that out. Siren's manga. I'm gonna have to check that out. Thank you for telling me about it, Autophobic. 'Tis the season for nutmeg. Yeah, I always add nutmeg to my coffee. It's really good. I didn't have a coffee yet today. No wonder I'm not with it. Don't talk to me until I've had my morning coffee. No, I hate those memes so much. They're just like boomer minion memes. I hate those so much where it's like, wait until my cup is half empty before you can talk to me. It's like, no. Like what? What is wrong with you? Al says you better go to urgent care. Okay, I'll go. I'll go at some point. Because something is going on with my eye. I think it's like infected. I don't know. It looks normal, but it doesn't feel normal, okay? But yeah, nutmeg is always good. I like to add that to my coffee. Curling up with a spiced hot cider and homemade popcorn on Halloween night. Ooh, that sounds really cozy. Halloween night cozy cider? Cozy cider and homemade popcorn? That sounds really good. Let's see. Siren's one of the best shonen manga I've ever read. You know, I'm not too big on shonen, but sometimes I'll give it a chance and enjoy it, but it's just not my usual genre. See, Halloween candy rating stream? Nepgear, I forgot about that. You suggested that to me and I need to do it. Maybe let's do that next time. That's a good idea, yeah. Halloween candy rating stream. Let's do it. Thank you. Nepgear, do you mind DMing that to me so I don't forget? Because I can't really write things down right now. If you don't mind, will you message that to me, Nepgear? Thank you so much. I think that's a great idea. Minions got May seething again. I hate the minions, yeah. May, do you have the Hot Girls Hit Curbs bumper sticker on your car? I don't, but I need it. I'm telling you, I need it. Because, sometimes I do hit the curb. I don't know. I don't have that bumper sticker. I didn't know it was a thing, but I should get it, huh? It's 11 p.m., but you know what? Screw it. Night coffee. That's what I'm saying. At some point, you're already deaf in one ear. Do you want to be blind in one eye? May the pirate? I'll probably go tomorrow, because I think they're closed today. That's the thing, is it's too late. I think they're closed today. Saw that bumper sticker in the wild the other day? Hey, you did? Was there someone around here who has it? Hot Girls Hit Curbs? Maybe. It's not me, but it should be me. Should be me. It's here, look down on your favorite candy. I would never. I enjoy most candies. Honestly, Well, I'll save it for the candy stream. The only things I don't really like is like sour stuff or like fake flavors, like, you know, like the fake grape, the fake lemon, the fake orange. Like, I'm sick of the fake flavors. I only like real flavors. I don't know. And I'm not too good with sour candy. Yeah, you saw it too. What's going on here? Some sort of conspiracy? I cannot stand those stupid minions steer beyond annoying. And it aggravates me that they make so much money. Yeah, I hate minions too. Let's all join in our hatred for minions. I hate minions. Apparently candy corn is the most popular Halloween candy in my state. Ew, I don't like... You know, candy corn is okay sometimes. Like, you'll have a handful, and then after that, you're just done. Like, candy corn, you maybe get a craving for it once a year, and then you're just done with it for the rest of the year. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, the author who made this claim didn't share their source or study methods, so I don't know. You love sour candy? That's for masochists. Sour candy, yeah, they burn your tongue. Sour's my favorite. She's already looking down at me before the stream even started. I mean, like, sour gummy worms are okay because they're not actually sour. They just say they are, but they're kind of sweet, too. But, like, truly sour candy, like warheads or whatever, no. That's not okay. I don't like those. Like, why would you torture yourself? Like, candy is meant to be enjoyable. Why would you torture yourself to make yourself eat something you don't like? I don't know. Alright. Let's see, sour gummy bears? Are those different from sour gummy worms? I don't think I've ever had sour gummy bears. I don't think I've ever had those. I mean, like, gummy worms, yeah, but not bears. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I think my favorite candy is the strawberry puffs from Trolley. You guys know the ones I'm talking about? They're like shaped like little strawberries and they have white cream on them. Well, it's not really cream, it's just they're coated with sugar. You know, the strawberry puffs, those are my favorite, but I haven't had any in a long time because I don't see them sold anywhere. I don't know why they don't sell them anywhere. They're the best. It's made by the same company that does the gummy worms. I don't know. But, yeah, that's a good idea for next stream. Let's do a candy rating stream. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't know the strawberry puffs? You don't know the strawberry puffs? Are you for real? On Gamer? Candy corn's nice and small. Quantities, it mixes well with nuts. It mixes with nuts? Really? Does it work? I don't know. That's kind of interesting. I've never thought of mixing it with nuts. Candy tier list. Yeah, we could do it. Alright, Ren, I'll DM you a picture. It's like the Trolley strawberry puffs. Yeah, like Trolli. You know what I'm talking about. They're really good. It's just like a strawberry cream flavor. Can't really pull up a picture right now, though. Oh, you think you've seen it? Okay. Yeah, I think there's like some rip-off candy. Bootleg candy. But, yeah, I hope everyone has a great Halloween. I feel like there's something else I was going to tell you guys, but I can't remember. But let's do a candy rating stream next stream. Probably that'll be on Wednesday, though. Oh, you found it? You've never had them? Oh, well, you gotta try it then, Rin. You gotta try it. It's really good. Well, if you ever have the chance to try it, then you should take the opportunity. I only really see them at gas stations. I don't see them, like, at the store. I only see them at gas stations, where they're kind of a little bit more expensive, you know? I think that's my favorite, and then we're just gonna have to do a tier list. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a tier list, see what everyone thinks about my candy opinions. And just like we did the fast food tier list, same thing with like Halloween candy. That's a good idea. You order anything online, May? Like the candy? Well, I'll tell you what happened. Yeah, I'll tell you a story. So I go on Amazon, and I'm like, you know what? I feel like some saltwater taffy, because saltwater taffy, you know, you can't really go wrong with that. It's good all year round. Like, okay, I'll go to my past orders. I've ordered this one before, so surely nothing has changed. I will order this pack of saltwater taffy again. So, I don't even look at the reviews. I just click order again because I had it in the past, and it was good in the past, okay? Like, why would it have changed? Well, let me tell you, it did change. It's horrible now. It's absolutely horrible. got the saltwater taffy. The texture is like baby food, like some sort of mush. Like, I'm telling you, it doesn't even hold like a shape really like the taffy. You know, like the saltwater taffy is almost kind of hard and chewy. Well, this is definitely not. It's like baby food mush. So you'd think, okay, well, you can get past the texture, right, May? Well, first off, no, I can't. Second off, the flavor is also bad. The flavor is way too minty. They put too much of this mint flavor into it. It's like not even enjoyable because I got the peppermint flavor. Yeah, it's like the worst taffy I've ever had. And you know what? So I go to return it and they don't accept returns. And I'm like, well, I think I know why you guys don't accept returns. Is because you know your product is awful. And so, like, I just got scammed, and I read the comments on the Amazon listing, and they're like, yeah, this is horrible, it's like baby food, like, what happened? And I'm like, well, I didn't read these because I didn't think their formula changed since last time I ordered. So this is a reminder, everybody, even if you're ordering something again and you bought it before, always read the comments, always read the reviews, because otherwise you'll end up scammed like me. I'm absolutely scammed. I don't even know what to do with these. Yeah, they don't, well, I think some candy you can return, I thought. Like, if it's from Amazon, like if it's Amazon fulfilled. Like, I've returned this stuff to Amazon where they're like, oh, you don't even have to return it because it's so cheap, just we'll give you a refund. So I'm like, hopefully they could do the same for these awful candies. But no, I just have to sit here and live with them. And I'm like, what do I do with it? And then people in the comments were like, do not eat these candies. They gave me the worst case of IBS I have had in 8 years. I'm like, okay, well, thank God that didn't happen to me. But like, now I don't even want to share them with people because apparently they're gonna like make you feel awful. So like, okay, not only do they taste horrible, the texture is awful. I can't even pawn them off on somebody else with a decent state of mind, you know, with a good consciousness. Because, who knows if they're gonna make them sick. Yeah, so there goes like $13, I guess. You'll eat them, You'll eat them? Well, you can have them, but you're not going to enjoy them. You're not going to enjoy them. They're awful. It's like a 1 pound bag of these things. You can have them, but they're gonna make you feel sick, probably. You have no moral dilemma poisoning me anyways. Yeah, that's true. You didn't give it to Raz? Well, I guess I can. I don't know what else to do to it, but I just didn't want him to get sick. That's just mean. I don't know. I'll give it to Raz. Raz wants to be a test subject. Yeah, no kidding. I don't know why, though. But let me tell you, these candies are just awful. Horrible start to my Halloween season. Horrible. I don't know why they would do that. Just sell these things? People really just do that? Just go online and sell these horrible things? Whoa, I walked away and came back and now I hear stories about IBS? Maybe what's happening to you? Oh, I don't have IBS, but people online said that these taffies gave them it. So long story short, I bought some saltwater taffies and they're disgusting. They look and they smell and they taste and they feel disgusting. And people online were like, oh, it's going to give you IBS if you eat it. Now, I don't know. I don't have IBS, but people online said it gave them that. So I'm like, why would I eat it? That's just what other people said in the Amazon comments and the reviews. Oh, Dan. Oh, Dan, you're so nice. Oh, thank you. Unscammed. Oh, that's so nice of you. I didn't mean it like that. Oh, thank you. I got unscammed. Thank you, Dan. Let me give you a heart. If it lets me give you a heart. Oh, hey, let me give you a heart. Domo arigato. Domo arigato. Thank you so much, Dan. I got unscammed. Now I'm gonna buy some new tappies. That is not disgusting. I'm just gonna, you know, I think I just have to actually go to the store so I see what I'm getting, you know? And then, you know, it's not like just some product picture on Amazon. For food, I think I'll just go to the store. Yeah. This is why you never shop Scamazon. That's why I'm telling you, it's a scam. But thank you, Dan. Thank you for unscamming me. Thank you for unscamming me, Dan. I really appreciate your support. Yeah, I had to pick the 1337. Oh wait, I didn't even notice that. Oh yeah, the elite number 1337. Oh hell yeah. I didn't even get that at first. I didn't notice that. Oh man. May nearly got IBS from bad Amazon. No, I didn't. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I'm saying that other people in the comments said they did. I don't know if it's gonna affect me like that, but I'm not gonna take my chances, you know? That's what the people in the Amazon reviews said, okay? I don't know. I don't know what's true. You can't believe everything you read online. But thank you again. Let's see. Grimmy says, I'm back. What I miss? I got scammed by some candy on Amazon. Scamazon. But there goes my sponsorship with them. But yeah, I'm just saying, before you buy candy on Amazon, check the reviews, okay? Check the comments. Maybe that's how your eye got infected? How do you mean? How do you mean it got infected because of the taffy? Double down and buy the same one. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. That sucks. Saltwater taffy is supposed to be really good. It normally is. It normally is. This is the worst one I've ever had. Maybe. Did you ever read the infamous Amazon review about the sugar-free gummy bears? Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I think I know. It's been a long time since I read that, though, but I know what you're talking about. Some of those Amazon reviews are pretty funny. Maybe we could do an Amazon review reading stream instead of spooky stories. We could do Amazon reviews. That would be a good one. I think that's a good one. What about the wolf t-shirt? Isn't that one of them too, with the 3 wolves on the t-shirt? I think you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Double it and give it to the other person. Yeah, double it, give it to the next person. I don't want it. I don't want it. Yeah, we'll just give it to the next person. That person is Raz. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, how about this? How about for the end of stream question? Have we done this yet? Have we done this one yet? Favorite candy? Have we done that one? I feel like we might have, but I don't remember. Cause it's Halloween season, we gotta talk about the candy. We could do what's the worst candy you've ever had. Or we could do what's your favorite candy, but I don't remember if we asked that one before. Probably, yeah, we're running out of questions. But, I might wrap things up here. Let's see, what time is it? Let's wrap things up in a minute here. We have done favorite candy? Then let's do what's the worst candy you've ever tried. Because that's relevant to the stream. Because I was just talking about one of the worst candies I ever tried. So yes, how about for the end of stream question? So for those who are new here, we leave a comment at the end of stream, just under the video, answering the question. And today's is going to be, what's the worst candy you've ever tried? It could even be like the worst food. Just like what's the worst thing you've ever put in your mouth? Keep it safe for work. But, yeah, like, just put whatever is the worst thing you've ever tried. And it could be candy or food, or could be my mom's cooking. Leave it in the comments below the video. And then, that'll be the end of stream question. Then the next stream, which will probably be on Wednesday, we'll go over everybody's answers, see what everyone has to say. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we did do favorite candy before, so we'll just do, what's the worst candy? What's the worst candy? For me, it's black licorice. I hate black licorice. But, so yeah, put the worst thing. Your favorite was the Altoids Tangerine Sours, but they were discontinued? I'm not a big fan of Altoids, but I never tried the Tangerine Sour ones. I never heard of those. I didn't know that was a thing. Well, maybe because it's discontinued. Maybe that's why I didn't know about it. But yeah, put below in the comments what's your, let's see if I can point. What's your least favorite candy, worst thing you've tried? But, I might wrap things up now. May not miss any opportunity to bash Mama May's cooking. Yeah, I can't miss my chances, okay? Every time I get an opportunity, I'm gonna have to take it. But, alright, let's wrap things up. Everyone, thank you for joining me for Spooky Stories and Just Chatting today in VRChat. It was a very nice, comfy atmosphere with the fire and everything. I don't know if you can hear the fire, but it's got a really cozy ambience to it. Well, yeah, thank you all for spending time with me. I hope everyone has a happy Halloween. We're gonna watch like a spooky movie or do something around Halloween, maybe October 30th or October 31st. Gonna release a new cover next month. Got a lot of fun stuff planned with 3D stuff and other things. So stick around, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Really helps me out a lot. And if you hit the bell, then you'll always get a notification whenever I go live. But let's see, take care, man, and go to urgent care, please. I'll go tomorrow. I think they're closed tonight. Yeah, I think urgent care is closed tonight, but I will go tomorrow. Don't worry about me. Now, normally I do thank the axolotls at the end of every stream, which I am thankful to the axolotls. Thank you all for supporting me. I really do appreciate it. But since I'm in VR, it's a little bit hard for me to open Windows and, you know, like, read what's on there. So I'm sorry to the axolotls. I won't be thanking you individually tonight just because I literally can't because I'm in VRChat, and that's my fault for not preparing that beforehand. But thank you all, axolotls. Thank you everyone for your support. Thank you all for spending time with me. thanks for the fun stream, and I don't know, I hope you all have a great Halloween. We're gonna do something before Halloween, but either way, I hope you have a great rest of your week. Because today's Saturday, right? Let's hope for a good next week. Let's see, rest your voice if you need to. Thank you, Dan. I will take some time to rest my voice. Thank you, Matt Panda. Thank you, Score. Thank you, Cal. Don't forget Cal's radio show. Yeah, on Discord. If you're not in the Discord, feel free to join. But yeah. Wow, May scamming us back. Yes, consider yourself scammed. Ha! I did it on purpose, too. Got absolutely scammed. Sorry, Maxolotls. Come in. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. As always, matane! Jane! Bye-bye! Happy Halloween! Bye-bye! Let's move it to the end stream. I'll see you guys on Wednesday, okay? See you guys on Wednesday. Bye-bye. Jane!